Hey everyone! It's going to take a minute, I guess, to go live. It says I'm live, so I'm just going to go ahead and pretend like we are live and everything's good and fun that way. I have some fun stuff to talk about. Obviously, going to make some updates. I know that there's been some really cool questions, and I appreciate everybody being interested in what we're working on a lot. I really do. It's fun for me to have people that are interested in what we're doing. So look at this. Boom. Oops. I need to fix this so it's better all the time. Oh, actually, this is before we start, right? So, hey, Bren, I'll bring you in on the other side. Okay. Okay. So we're going to jump in, do the intro real fast, and then we'll get to work with a few announcements, few updates. I wasn't going to work today, but here we are. So let's go. Do you love entrepreneurship? I do. I have been researching and living entrepreneurship for the last 30 years, and I believe entrepreneurship is the most efficient method to solve world problems. And I am passionate about helping those who dare to dream find solutions to these problems as they learn to live their definition of success. Hi, my name is Aaron Stewart, and I am so glad you have joined us today. And I welcome you now to the Little Black Couch, a journey in entrepreneurship. Cool. All right. So here we go. Let's do this. So we're going to, yeah, that's better. There you go, Ben. Right where you belong, right there. And so Ben's joined us. Hey, Ben, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a good time. Over the weekend, I hope we all have a really good time. So by way of announcements, I know that, and I appreciate it, that there's been a lot of folks that are interested in how we're doing. So a couple cool things that have happened this week, and I'll touch on them really quickly. I guess, I don't know. I guess I should say that I'll have 2 books coming out. I think the first week of December, where I participated and put in a chapter. So, but yeah, so there's that coming out, and I probably should have done a better job of announcing that, but I'm not thinking about that right now. Okay, so a couple things. So one of the cool things that we set up was actually for my wife. She is a different type of content developer, and look at this. Our good friend Lance has joined us as well. Hey, Lance. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Hope you have a great weekend. We are actually leaving town, but going to really horrible weather. So, oh, look at this. Happy Thanksgiving and happy Thanksgiving. So awesome. Cool. Yeah, so we are actually, it's become a bit of a tradition because this is our second year, but we are going down to Disneyland as a family. So that should be a good time and fun. And this will be the first time with our son, our oldest son, back off his church mission. So the 5 of us going at Disneyland again. So it's been a little time since we've been able to do that. And last year we did it for Thanksgiving and really enjoyed it. It's just nice to be away from the craziness. It's got so much going on around here, and there's so many people that get offended when you don't come to the house and stuff that it was like, peace out. We're just heading out of town. So. So I think we'll continue to do that. I really enjoy that a lot, and we'll stick around for Christmas. So that all being said, so if you're in Disneyland, look me up. We'll be around there. It's hard to miss us. We don't wear matching shirts or anything, but we're always running around. We seem to see everybody that we know down there. So, okay, as far as updates on Josu Post, Josu Post is, a really cool thing that we did for my wife. Now, she produces content a little differently. She's a graphic artist, and so she likes to create graphics and then upload them to Instagram. But she doesn't really do it the more traditional way, is at least the way that we set up Josu Post, right? For, blog posts and podcasts and lives like these. Like, I'm really excited because we did some things that this live that I'm doing now is going to trigger some stuff that hopefully works out. We're hopeful that it works out. End to end, it's going to be pretty cool if it does. But so my wife will put up a graphic and then that's it, right? I mean, she doesn't really do anything with that. She doesn't go live. She doesn't do anything. She creates graphics and puts it up. But that's content and that's producing content. So we figured out, okay, there's got to be a way for us to help her too. So we did. We built out a little system. So when she now uploads to her Instagram account, if she includes a particular hashtag, that signifies to us that she wants us to share that on all her social media platforms. And so we'll grab that graphic and we'll grab her the comments that she put in there, and we'll actually grab her hashtags too, and we'll blow those out on all the other social media platforms that she has signed up with us. So that was kind of a cool thing. I got a bit worried myself as an SEO guy because Google is everywhere, right? Google looks and sees everywhere. And if Google sees you posting all at the same time on all the different networks and all the links that are moving back and forth, back to where you hang out, and Google sees that, I was worried that they may start punishing your website a little bit. My wife's not such a big deal because she doesn't have much of a website yet, but she will. So I didn't want that to happen. So we actually built in an algorithm, a little script that actually randomizes the posting. So there'll be no way to get caught that way. Not that I think that they should, because it because it's her content. She's created it. I don't see why you would be upset that you figured out a way to get more content out. But whatever, you got to be careful. I know that Google's not always, not a lot of what they do is based on human interaction anymore. It's just a bunch of computers out there. Oh, let's see. I like this. This goes back to a question that we had, a challenge that we had last week. I'm going to bring it in here. Let's talk about this really quick. I like this. Okay, Ben replied. So I gave a challenge for us to go out and look at what we're brilliant at. There's a lot of things that we do as entrepreneurs that we started doing just because we're brilliant and we don't know why we do them. But if we can back into why we do them, we tap into some of our brilliance, and we can tap in then and start noticing and recognizing our creativity and our brilliance, and that will give us the opportunity to do more in the future. So Ben's response to that was, let's see, to the Aaron Stewart challenge is that my workspace is an organized mess because it is only meant for me. So I know where everything is. There you go, right? So if somebody came in and cleaned up your workspace, Ben, cleaned up, right, and put everything away and filed everything, how would your next day go? I'm guessing not well, right? It would be a disaster. And I'm similar to that. I don't like mess as far as like dirt and stuff, but I don't mind clutter. It doesn't really bother me. Like if you saw around here, like all this is really neat, but around here, it's kind of cluttery. It doesn't bother me. I can stay focused. It's fine. So cool, Ben. Thanks for checking that out for me. That's good. You're brilliant, bud. You do things brilliantly. So really cool. So back to my wife's thing. So we figured out some things for her on our front as far as other content producers. As you know, Josie Post blows through and creates graphics for you on the fly, right? So we have base graphics, and then it spits them out and creates all these graphics for you. But these graphics, well, a couple of problems we had with them. Anytime, I don't know if you've used some of the competitors, if you use any sort of these graphic automation processes, the graphic quality is quite poor. And we didn't want that. We wanted the graphics to look crisp and nice and be really good for retina displays and all these high-end phones, right? We wanted those graphics to look well, to look solid and high quality. And so that was one problem that we were having. And we have figured out a way to solve that this week, which was huge. But then it presents another problem, right? When you create really great high quality graphics, the file size becomes huge. So we also figured out a way to automate the optimization of these graphics and reduce the size by about 70% or so. It loses a little quality, but it's still light years ahead as far as what it was. So it's a total net gain as far as the graphic goes. And the reason why, I mean, some of these graphics you can get away with, but when these graphics come out, I want them to be representative of a company and a company to be proud of them. So they can put them on their website, so they could put them different places, so they can repost them, so they can use these graphics to sort of build their assets. And if they're crappy crappy graphics that were just out there to send a message. That didn't really work for me. And so I'm excited about what we've been able to accomplish. The last part of it, and I kind of showed you guys this, um, I think before on my last one, where we kind of give you the, let me see if I can find it real quick. Princess. So my wife's little site where she posts is the princess process. And oh yeah, I found it right here. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So I'm going to bring my screen up real quick right here, I think. Yeah, okay. So this is the email that my wife received. Let me see. No, this is not it. No, this is not the one. No, that's not it. So forget it. That is not the right one. Let me see if I can find elsewhere. No, it's not looking good. All right. Sorry, it wasn't what I thought it was. Dang it. I really wished I could show you that. Ugh, it would have been so good. So good. Let's see here. That was, oh no, here you go. Here it is right here. Sorry. Okay, we're going to go back. Hate me if you want. Okay, so this is what my wife received back after she blew it out, after she stuck her, after she uploaded her post originated in Instagram. So that will be here. So that's what she posted, a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. Oh, is this supposed to be from Eleanor Roosevelt? No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So really awesome, really cool, beautiful. I even liked it. You can see here, little black couch said, good job, honey. So that was where she originated it. And then we can continue on and see, then we went and blasted through. We put it on our Facebook page. Come on, there it is on Facebook. And then we blew it out onto Twitter. Boom, there it was for her. And then we blew it out to LinkedIn. Come on, LinkedIn, do your thing. Come on, internet. Boom, LinkedIn. And then Pinterest. Boom, boom, boom. Come on now. Pinterest, come on now. I should have had these loaded before, huh? All right, come on now, Pinterest. What is Pinterest doing here? Come on now. Load it up. There, Pinterest. There you go. Pinterest, and then finally on Tumblr. Right, Tumblr. So there you go. So went through, you can see we got the message, we pulled it out. That's good for SEO purposes. And then we also pulled out all her really cool hashtags that she put in there. So we then started to do that for my sweet wife, which is completely fun. And for all other content producers, that's going to be a big deal. So we're excited about that. And then I wanted to finish it up by sharing a little something with you, all of you. I just wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. So Turkey Day, obviously, it's about more than just turkey. Obviously, it's about being together with families. I know as entrepreneurs, and I don't know how if some of you guys feel that way, but I really get, when the holidays get upon me, I get really depressed. Well, as depressed as I get. I don't really get depressed that much, but I don't like taking time off work. I don't like feeling non-productive, and I feel very productive at work. And then sometimes when I'm at home, and I don't know. It's a weakness of mine. I know it's not cool. I know it's not good, but I get super, yeah, just down. And yeah, we're going to Disneyland, and we're going to be with family, and I love my family. I don't want, hey, Ben, you get it, huh? It's hard. Yeah, I don't know how to put it, but sometimes I have, and I'll admit this, I have at times in the past, even on Christmas and other holidays, come into the office. um, I just like to think and learn, and it's kind of my happy place. And it's not always best as a father and a husband to be like that. And so I'm trying to be better. I'm going to go and enjoy. I think that that's another reason why I like to leave for the holidays is we can be all together. It's just the five of us. And like if I'm going to take time off work and if I'm going to um, do that, then I want it to count. And for it to count the most, I need to be with my wife and my kids. And that's not maybe a very popular position, but for me, it works that way. So um, I don't know. How do you guys deal with this? I know that entrepreneurs were different. I know everybody else around here, like the parking lot right now is empty, right? Everybody's started their holiday weekend already. And I know that there's probably, I-15 is probably full of people heading to grandma's house and going everywhere for Thanksgiving. And that is just, I don't know, that's stressful for me. And to have so many people get so excited about the holidays, I sometimes don't get it. And I have a hard time with it. But I am looking forward to spending time with my family. And I know that it's important. And I know that by doing it, I will come home and feel recharged. I will feel closer to my wife and kids. But I will also be really ready to get back to work because I love it here. I love being an entrepreneur and I love doing cool things because we change the world. We really do. And the problems that we can alone solve are problems that nobody else can solve. And I'm so excited about this Jozu post and what we're going to be able to do for everybody. I think it's going to be a tool that is going to level the playing field for content producers. And it's going to make it much harder for super rich, wealthy people to drown out the messages of the rest of us. And it's going to give us the opportunity to get out there. And then this will make it so the best message wins. The best message, the cream will rise to the top. The best message will get out there and rise to the top. And it's not going to be as much about money. Okay, Ben, I remind myself of the reason why I'm doing this. The reason why I'm on this journey is to make a better life, not just for myself, but for those people around me. Yeah, well said, bud. Absolutely right. This is about, and that is part of it, right? I mean, making sure that, yeah, and sometimes I think we get caught up in that, right? We try to make the world a better place, and it's sort of the soliloquy of the entrepreneur. Sometimes our families suffer because we're so focused on helping as many as we possibly can. So I'm going to do a good job this weekend. Ben, you do it as well. Hang out with your family. Let them know you love them. And we will be back here Monday, killing it and doing some stuff. And I will report on the big. So all this stuff is going on the back end right now. We'll see how the images turn out. We'll see if it all gets where it's supposed to go. But yeah, huge test is going on right now. As soon as I quit this thing, the servers are going to work. So anyway, thanks everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Boy, Ben, love you, bud. Love you too, Lance. Love those that watch. There's so many of you that send me your comments, encouragement, and I really appreciate it. Like us here if you can, or check us out on check us out on YouTube, and definitely this will be feeding through to the podcast as well. So grab us where you can. Until next time, Aaron Stewart, be good and do well. See ya. Hey everyone, I want to really thank you so much for joining me on your entrepreneurship journey. If there's anything you learned today, or if there is a topic you would like me to discuss in the future, I would really love to hear from you. I do have a favor to ask. Would you please subscribe to our podcast or Facebook page, and please like, share, and use the hashtag #TheLittleBlackCouch. It would really help get this message out and hopefully help more people like us. Now let's get out and change the world together.